My name is Mike Kungl. I'm an artist in Southern California. I'm also a graphic designer and an advertising guy. Do a lot of concept work, a lot of packaging, a lot of illustration work, and I'm also a fine art painter for Disney Fine Art, Acme Archives, which has the Star Wars license, so I paint for them too, Lucasfilms, and I also paint for Chuck Jones. This is what I like to call the Star Wars room. It has most of my body of work as a collection on display. I've got quite a vast body of work of Star Wars images, so I can't show it all, but I will eventually make room for it. But behind me are some of my favorite pieces, which have been featured on the hit show CBS's Big Bang Theory. This piece right here, Defend and Protect, is one of the first images that I created for Acme Archives. And it resides as a permanent fixture in Leonard's room. And then the Empire Before All piece resides in the first comic book store. Now, once the comic book store in Big Bang Theory burnt down, that piece went away. But when they rebuilt the comic book store, 4 new of my pieces entered the realm. So that was a good move. My style is heavily dependent and influenced by the Art Deco era, which is from 1920 to 1945. Streamline, Machine Age, Bauhaus are all schools of design that came from that era and time period. It was a new look from what has been done in the past with artwork and industrial design. My main influencers are A.M. Cassander, who's a French poster artist, Raymond Loewy and Henry Dreyfuss, who were the industrial designers and our forefathers of our industrial design that designed the streamlined locomotives and the Coke bottle and the Coke machine of that time. It took on a whole new design from basically old-fashioned into futuristic. You combine that with the propaganda of World War II, Russian communism, Chinese communism, and even the Nazi communism. All those graphic design propaganda were beautiful designers that had a message, and that is exactly the type of style that I portray. I have a collection of wine sirens coming out that is hugely based on my Martini Girls, which were Art Deco women with elegant dresses, with an Art Deco helmet representing cocktails of choice. The Green Apple, the Cosmopolitan, the Sapphire Bay. I also have some cool surprises coming along with some architecture, automobiles, and some chrome hood ornaments that are very reminiscent of that era. I'm able to paint a character, turn it into an Art Deco chrome hood ornament, and then name it the appropriate name. I've done this for Star Wars, I've done it for Disney, and I've done it for Warner Brothers, and they are all hugely popular and very cool to collect. One of my most current projects is this project for Miami Cow Parade. I am painting this cow, and it will be auctioned off at auction in Miami in January. The beneficiary will be Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Miami. This cow got shipped to me all the way from San Francisco as a blank, life-size cow. I came up with an Art Deco design that I'm actually painting onto this cow as we speak. And I've got probably about 80% of it done. I was asked to somehow incorporate their logo into a pre-approved design, and I looked at the logo, I'm like, you know what, I can do that. So I dazzled the logo throughout the side within a star field, and it ended up working out really nice. So Big Brothers and Big Sisters of America should be very happy. Anyone that knows myself and my lovely wife Dana knows that we are huge animal rescue advocates. We have 14 mammals on our premises as we speak, and four of them are dogs. They reside with me in the studio anytime they want. They can come in and participate in any type of creativity, which is a huge inspiration throughout the day. I have instances where I'll be holding my breath, painting a very sharp line, and one of the dogs will just come up and lick my elbow, and there goes a paintbrush right across the canvas. You know what? It's a happy mistake. It's part of the art. It's inspiration. Wouldn't have it any other way. My wife Dana and I have rescued together over 100 animals within the last 10 years, single-handedly by ourselves, and rehomed them successfully. I get asked a lot by students and emerging artists advice about their future career. My advice to them is always the same. Be passionate about your artwork. Draw a lot, paint a lot, show your artwork to everyone, be patient and be persistent. And with those rules intact, you should be able to do real fine as a career or as a hobby.